Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Currently very late, doesn't really matter. I'm still working on the matrix, as you guys can see. So right now, I got a new part that just came in. Two parts actually. One part I had for a while, but the other part just came in. You guys probably already saw this on my Snapchat. For the minivan, apparently there's a leak in the radiator reservoir. As you guys can see, I bought a brand new reservoir for it, because in that one, in the hole like right here, so it's not a hole, but where it's glued down, apparently like it cracked, something like that. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and work on the minivan. I'm gonna take a break from the matrix. It's windy as hell right now, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. And on top of that, I bought a new thermostat for it, so we're gonna have to drain it out, put the new one back in, take off the thermostat. Don't put a thermostat in it yet. We're gonna go ahead and run water through it as much as we can to go ahead and clean it out before we could, put brand new coolant and start running it fresh. Hopefully, even if this car doesn't work, of course, I have my trusty, awesome car. So if we need to go ahead and run to the store, we will. Let's go ahead and get this started. All right, guys, so this is the new one. And as you guys can see with this one, it's really old, and especially on the inside, because of there being a leak. Because of there being a leak, it is nothing but mud inside of it because of all the dirt going in through the hole from I believe right here is the leak from the side that's coming out, and it's just nothing but mud and dirt, and it's just gross, and it's not good for the engine to be, be coolant like that. It's bad. It's going to make the engine even worse. I think that's why our fluid, not the fluid, I think that's why our fuel pump died about a while ago, because there was no good coolant enough, and it was just ruining the engine so bad. So I think we take out, so we drain it from the bottom right here. I don't know if I can show you guys. Let me see if I can show you guys. So the drain somewhere right here. Somewhere. I don't know if I can see. Where is it? It was here somewhere. Where's the drain plug? I think it's this one. Yep, I think it's right here. I don't know if you guys can see. I think that's the drain plug right there for the radiator. It drains everything from the entire engine. This is where you drain it from. And then, of course, you plug it back in. Yeah, and then, let's see, where's the thermostat? Let me show you guys the thermostat real quick. We'll also be changing that one. Let me show you guys. I don't know if you guys don't know what a thermostat is. I'm going to show you guys real quick. I kept the thermostat in here when I wanted to change it. Here we go. These aren't tickets, by the way. They're just repairs. This is the thermostat, and I also bought it with a gasket. It's always important to buy, when you buy something new, and if it requires a gasket, even if the gasket you're like, oh, it'll just still last, just always change it. It's always good to put it. So this is the gasket. Oh, that's the gasket, and this is what a thermostat is. So this is what a thermostat is, and what a thermostat is, you put this in between like the radiator hoses. And this is where it goes in. And so when, for example, the temperature gauge on your car, when it reaches the middle, which means that the engine is getting hot. And when it's getting hot, this thing somewhat like presses down. Of course I can't press it down with my hand, but this thing presses down, and it opens the hoses to cool down the engine, which gives it more, you can say more water flow, colder water flow from the radiator all the way to the engine. That's pretty much what it is. And when these go bad, they tend to, when they open, they don't open correctly, or sometimes they don't even open at all, which is really bad for the engine. It can overheat. Sometimes, of course, they do last a long time, but it's very important to change them once in a while to have the best results and to have a really long lasting engine. So let's go ahead and the way for this one, so this is a 2002 Ford Windstar thermostat. What was that thermostat at? I saw it earlier. I saw it somewhere here. It's usually connected to the main hose, so it's gonna probably gonna be connected to, I think it's the right there. I don't know if we have to take off. We might have to take this off for more clearance, but let me see. I'll show you. Hold on. Let me take that apart and see if it's under there somewhere. I'll show you guys in a quick minute. Alright guys, so in order to take this part of the intake, it's an 8-inch socket. I just got the long ones, no problem, because this is a small one. Don't really need it. You have to open both of these sides, and hopefully if we just pull from this, should open up. Alright, let's see. How can we take this off? Alright, one moment. Alright, so I got a flathead screwdriver to see if I could open up like this, which I feel like I can. See if I can do it on this side. Whoa. There we go. Is that a sensor or something right there? I feel like it could be. Right. Are you kidding me? There's a sensor. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. It's just a hose line right there. Just an air hose. Right. So I think I do see, I think it's this one right here. It's connected like all the way down there. I don't know if you guys can see it. You have all this. Come on. And these are to make sure that the coolant that I take out is safely put in those. And you can go ahead and like pretty much take it to your local like auto parts and stuff like that, and they'll recycle it. Or I think Walmart, they do that too. So always be careful, and watch out for the environment. You don't want to get any of that coolant that you take out of the car to go into like the grass or any of the sewage pipes or so, out of children's and animals' hands. It tastes sweet, but trust me, it's not good. Alright guys, so I took off all these wires. I think this is the throttle body sensor right there, and I honestly don't know what that is. That's probably for like the fuel or something. And then there's another sensor down there. I'm just gonna try to put these aside to get more clearance. Like to get to the thermostat, like that. And you guys want to be careful and don't get any water on these. And if you do, dry it very thoroughly before you put it back in, because wet sensors and water, trust me, does not mix. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the thermostat. First, let me go ahead and drain everything. Yeah, it's going. Dude! Alright guys, so thankfully I found myself a cameraman, so I finally can just work on it while he's taking the video. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Literally all we're gonna have to do is take that apart, drain the fluid. Of course we're gonna have to take the gasket off, the thermostat, and then we have to replace the radiator reservoir because it's cracked. Of course I already told you that. And then we will run it water maybe once or twice depending on how dirty it is. If it is really, really dirty, we might run the water 2 or 3 times to make sure that all the crap and dust and dirt that's been in there can finally get out and you can finally run clean water. So like I said, I took off all the wires. God, I can't English today. I took off all the wires, and we finally have somewhat of a space to get to the thermostat. I might take off this too just to get some more, but taking this off is easy. Putting it back, really hard. Let's go ahead and do it. So all you do is you pop this up like that, and so it's like this type of bracket thing that you move to the side. Sometimes it's not that easy. There you go. This comes off like this. And always don't yank it out, because as you guys can see, there's always like wirings and hosings. And of course you have, and it's just like this. This does come off like that. This is the air filter. Oh my god, man. Maybe one of these would be new too. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's all the gaskets and housings and stuff like that is ripping apart. It's not important. It's just, as long as the sensors in there is good. So gonna take this. Here. Okay, so we finally have a lot more space. Let's go ahead and put these wires down here somewhere. So yeah, we have a lot more space. Be careful, guys, because there's another water hose right there. That is very important. Be careful because it is under there. So slowly take it off and be careful. Holy shit. The water is just straight up black. Is it pouring anywhere? Good. Look at this, bro. Like, look. It's straight up just dirt and mud. Look at that. Yeah, look how thick that is. I don't know if you guys can see it. Look at that. I always forget what these are called, but I feel like this is very important for this one.
Yeah, I can't see anything on the screen.
I was right. It's a size 8. Bro, I hope to God all the fluids got out, because if we open that right now, if there's still water, there's gonna be water gushing out everywhere, and cleaning that is not easy. There you go. Here's your thermostat, guys. Like I said. Oh yeah, now I know why it wasn't working correctly. This thing's like for real stuck. Come on. Holy crap.
Damn.
Look at that. You want to see the new one? You want to see how the new one looks?
Holy crap.
Bro, hold on. Let me go bring the flashlight. Look at the inside of that. That's supposed to be silver. It's dark brown. It's crazy. Okay, so right now, we're not gonna put the thermostat back on. We're just gonna put this back on so water can freely move around everywhere and clean it up. Because if we put the thermostat on, the only time it'll open up is if it's in the middle of the temperature sensor. But we don't need that. We need it to clean up right away and as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and put this back on. We'll also change that one as well, and then we will put the water in so we can have that clean, and you can also clean the hoses and everything. So right now, let's just go ahead and put this back in. Like that. All right, now let's go ahead and put back all the, even though we're gonna have to take it off again, put it back on, take it off again, put it back on. God, that sucks, but we have to do it anyway. We'll probably put it on right now, and then we'll probably just take it off again just once. But that's probably it. But it's very important to do so. I know, for example, cars like this, especially Fords, they're very not easy to take care of, especially with thermostats and coolant hoses. which is very important. So that's why you got to do it. But for example, a Honda or maybe a Nissan, they do have their own troubles, but stuff like this would be much easier because they would be like right here and you just take it off and put it back in instead of having to take all this stuff off. But hey, you get to learn and I get to teach you guys.
Hey, you just leaked it.
It's okay, it's fine. So what I did, guys, was, so this is the power steering, and it was like this, and it was in the way. So what I did was I picked it up all the way like this, and I gave it a lot of space to go through here and then come out this way. So now let's look at this one and see if there's anything that we need to take out of this one. See, guys, look at that. There's nothing but dirt in there. Look. You want to see the inside of this? The camera doesn't do it justice, but put up all the water in here and look what's left. So this is nothing but chunks of dirt. Look at this. See this? Look. This is what happens when you put regular water. Alright guys, so I was able to put it in. I got all the bolts and stuff. I got all these clips on. So there is one hose right here, two right there, and then last but not least, the really big hose, the third one right here. So let's go ahead and put this one on first. Gotta put it all the way in. There we go. Then put the clip back to where it was. So where's the other one? Right, so this is this hose. So it goes right there. This one goes right there. And then last but not least, this one. These ones I can do it by hand. That big right there. That one's actually. So finally, I finished everything. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 gallons of distilled water, and I'm gonna run it for a while, maybe drive around for a while. And if that's not enough, I'm gonna drain it first, and I'm gonna see if the water is okay enough. And if it's not, I'll probably do it 2 more times to make sure that everything here is clean, which I'm pretty sure that I might, because of all the hoses that I showed you. I feel like it's required. So I might do it 2 or 3 times. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and run it, and let's see how it goes. Oh, almost forgot. Gotta put this back in. Let's go ahead and fill it up. So because of us, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of bubbles and stuff in here. So what I found out is if you just turn on the car, just let it run for a while, all the water starts to go everywhere, and then of course there's still going to be a lot of space left, which then we could go ahead and finish up and fill it up. All right, so hopefully, always make sure that you put everything in the back. So that's all the connected. Those are connected. Vacuums in the back, vacuum hoses, sensors. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and put this down so we know. Fall. See, look, so much of the water, like, it was all the way up here and it stopped, and I turned on the car and that's what happened. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can. But you see, oh, there you go. There's bubbles coming out. And that's important. Very important. You do not want to have bubbles in your car. That, my friend, is not good. So I'm just going to leave the cap open real quick to just let out as much of the bubbles that I can. And then I will close it and then we'll go for a ride. Alright. Looks like there's some more bubbles, so that's really good. Let's go ahead and close this. And there we go. There we go. Alright. Let's look on the bottom if there's any leaks. Nope. No leaks. Really good. No leaks at all. That is good. Guys, so we got everything. Let's go ahead and put the hood down. Just double checking. Right. Now let's go ahead and give it a quick drive. And then we'll be right back. Not too much though. Don't let it overheat and don't go too much. Literally just for a while to let it, you know, clean around the engine and everything. So, all right, guys. So let's go ahead and drain this out and be careful since we drove it around. The water could or most likely will be hot. And hopefully I could take it out. I haven't broken it yet. Let's see. The water is definitely clearer than before, but it's still really dark compared to how it has to be. That's too dark. So we'll probably do it one more time, and then we'll finally put on the thermostat, and then we'll go get clean coolant. Hey. Guys, so luckily they actually had what I was looking for, and this one's much better because as you guys can see, that one you could do it with your hand. So instead of always having to, you know, risk the chance of breaking it, you can use this with your hand. So we got a new one, and I'm gonna do this fast because I have low charge, and as you guys can see, it's getting dark outside. So we got two gallons of coolant, 50-50, which means you don't have to add water. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. The water is already all drained out. I'm gonna do it one more time, and then that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and put some more water in. I'm gonna drain this one, just put regular water, drive around for a while, get things heated up, get it cleaned out, and then we're finally just gonna go ahead and put the thermostat back on, and then put the coolant, and then that should be it for the day. And then so we're almost done. The water just got finished draining. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it back on. I'm going to use the new one. I'm going to go ahead and put fresh water. Go ahead and drive around for a while. Get it heated. Get it cleaned up again. Make sure that all the water gets recycled and, you know, goes through everything. Goes through everywhere. And cleans. Oh my God, my English today. And cleans everything. And then after that, I am finally going to go ahead and open everything up again. Gonna put the new thermostat in, gonna put the new gasket, close it up, and then finally finish it off by putting brand new coolant, 50-50 coolant and antifreeze, and then we should be it for the day. All right, let's go ahead and finish this real quick. I had literally just put brand new water in, and this is how it came out. That is crazy. So this is after one clean. So let's see what happens once we clean it again. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up in the buckets. And then, because you guys don't want to spill this everywhere, even though I know for sure that this is just water, just plain water with dirt, it could still be harmful, which is why it's very important to put this in containers and keep it from out of reach of animals and children or anything. Even grass, like it could ruin and make big holes in the middle of your lawn, which will look horrible. Trust me, I have had many experiences with that. But check this out, guys. There's even a lot more than before. Look at that. Just look at that. Just big chunks of rock. Oh my god, I am literally saving this car. Like, God, look at that, bro. That's what came out. That's like oil. That's crazy. All right, guys. Let's go and put some fresh water. All right, guys. So we just did another test drive, and I'm just looking on the bottom to see if there's any leaks. Luckily, there isn't, which means that all the hoses and everything are good. Guys, so it's getting very late, and I just did the test drive. No leaks, no nothing. Everything's good. I checked on the bottom. So as you guys can see, it's getting very dark. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna go ahead and continue finishing this. Right now, after this, all right, guys. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up, and we will continue this tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow morning. If I don't have anything, we will continue this tomorrow morning. Hey guys, so currently the next day, it's not late, but it's 4 o'clock. And the reason being is because I had so much to do today, and I woke up hella early. I woke up at 7 o'clock today, and I've been like busy all day. So, but we are almost done with this car. Like I said, we still have the thermostat to put it. We're gonna drain it one more time, and then put clean water again, and then run it again. So one more cleanup, one more flush, and then we'll finally finish it up with thermostat, and then coolant, and then we're done. All right, so let's get to it. So first things first, I need my bucket. All right, let's get that. By the way, did I show you guys this? This is supposed to be like hella white plastic. So then you guys see the bottom. It's starting to turn black. So we don't need that. And then here is all the rocks that I gathered. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's rocks. It's not even sand. It's not considered sand. It's considered rocks. See? Yep. All right. Guys, look at this. It's like I haven't even cleaned any of it at all. Oh my God. What the hell? Jesus. Look how thick that is. Alright guys, so I finally cleaned it up. I'm going to go ahead and add the gasket to it. I just hope it stays on. So I guess I'll add that later. So with this one, remember when we took it out? We took it out that this was on the top side from the housing, so it's supposed to go in like this. It's supposed to stay in like that. And then of course this one goes right after. So this goes after. If you're putting it this way, then it goes the thermostat first and then the gasket like that. But if you're putting it from that side, so it goes the gasket first, and then from behind it goes like that, which is the thermostat. So it goes gasket, thermostat if you're putting from the block, from the engine block side. But if you're putting it from the hose thermostat housing side, then it goes the thermostat first, which goes in from this round point side inside like that. And then of course you see this where the spring is, that spring, it goes on the outside. And then after that you put the gasket like that. Alright guys, so we are finally done. I put everything back, put all the sensors back, everything's done. I'm gonna go ahead and put the plug back on. Everything should have finished by now. All the bad water, so hopefully it's done. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on. We're gonna go ahead and fill it up and we're gonna turn it up and we should be done. We're almost done guys, almost. Now, it's taken a while to open up and for everything to fill up is because the new gasket that we put is brand new. And the only time that a thermostat opens up is when it reaches the middle temperature sensor. So you know when it, like the temperature gauge that you have in the car, it goes cold and all the way high. The only time it opens up is when it reaches the middle, which is trying to cool down the engine. So since it's not opened yet, it's just gonna take a while to take in all the water that it's required, which is 2 gallons. I poured 1 gallon and it's already full. And there you guys go, see? It's already all the way down because it's starting to open up. Alright guys, so while the car is running, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up because pretty much it's already done. So I'm leaving the cap off for a while so all the bubbles and stuff can come out and so we can be finished. And the reason why it's so low is because it's on the tripod. Guys, so there you guys have it. We finished everything. This was how to replace the radiator reservoir and thermostat, and how to flush out your 2002 Ford Windstar. Also a shout out to Ibrahim Ibo for the first portion, which was the first day of the vlog. He helped me to, was a cameraman for a while, and I appreciate it a lot. Go ahead and follow him, or go ahead and give him some likes. So we are done. All right guys, well that's the end of the day. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, definitely go ahead and leave a like. Definitely subscribe, leave a comment if you guys want to see anything. I am definitely getting some new equipment. You guys are saying that my videos are kind of like shaky, and I totally understand. I totally get it. I am getting new equipment, so videos will be much better. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys have a great night. See you guys on the next vlog.